Cicely, thank you for what we very much see this when just talking to some of your friends and colleagues and family. We very much see an honorary degree as part of relation. You know, we already work with you, but it is not the end of a journey. It's not saying thank you for what you've done. It is also strengthening the relationship going forward. And we very much look forward to how we can make best use of your tremendous expertise and your connections for the benefit of your charity, your interest, but also of ours and of our students. But thank you for honouring us by taking this honorary degree. So I'll give you this, and I'll also give you an opportunity to now give you a little reply to whatever you have experienced today.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. I'm lost for once. But all I can say is that if you want to go far, you hang on the shoulders of the giants. And this is what has led to this. Reading University, through great and meaningful connections, I have achieved this. I've been granted this. These are the dreams. This is the dream of my fathers. And very, very privileged to have my childhood friend with me here all the way from Kenya, who saw me go through that journey of our parents really pushing us, nicely pushing us to embrace education and learn with it. My father, I've always told this story, and I'm glad that Mia Alice captured that. And as he read it, I wondered, well, how did she get to know what my dad said? Little did I know they have been communicating. But this is the dream of my father. As he took me through the gates of when I went through my A levels, he carried my iron box. You know, those who have grown up in Kenya know what that means. David will know this. But we carry big boxes. At the time, we were a little bit advanced. We didn't carry the wooden ones, we carried the iron.
Metal
ones, that's the one I was looking for. And as we entered through the gate of this school, it was one of the best schools in the province, Kambale High School. There was a plane which was passing, and he told me, please, my daughter, look up there. That is a plane. There are people in there. I've brought you here to stand a hand so that you be flying. And so, the Vice Chancellor and Chancellor, Reading University, has honored me with this to fulfill the dream of my fathers. Wow. When I looked at your mission and vision, I realized actually the dreams we have in life are fulfilled through people. And it's very, very important that we make those very meaningful connections. I'm very, very proud of Reading University. Over the years, Dr. Sally will tell you here, we've always met at South Reading Community. We didn't know each other much then, but we both knew we were doing something that meant so much for the communities. And when I got to know Sally later, I realized he was going to get information from people who experience the issues of life that we all try to address. So he was getting first-hand experience and bringing it back to the university so that it aligns with the needs of the communities. And I happen to be working within the same sector, within Berkshire Healthcare Foundation Trust, who are very, very keen to understand the needs of the communities. So I connected with Isari that way. And there COVID came, and the birth of community participatory research came in. And that was a deal breaker of what we work for. Some of your researchers here, Dr. Alice, Dr. Esther, who is not here, we've worked with them for many, many years. And what they are doing in the community, championed by Dr. Sally there, is meaning so much for the communities. You ventured into a community that is, their voice is less hand off, but you have brought that to the communities. For many, going to university is not something that they look forward for, but the approach you have taken is giving that hope that yes, without education, there is so much that can be missed So thank you for capturing that voice. And if there is anything we can do from the charitable world, we are there. We know the people and we can work with them, including the communities of faith. Those who are close to me know how much I value communities of faith and how much they can inform the services that we deliver. So thank you for championing that. Thank you. Thank you. You're my family and friends. A celebration cannot be a celebration without people like you. So I appreciate your time and your effort. You must have paid so much to come to UK. That is not taken for granted. David, thank you so much. When I met David a few years ago, we had brought the Maasais from Kenya in one of our campaigns for FGM, Female Genital Mutilation. And David always identified himself as a Kenyan. So we connected. And the second time I met him was in our VC's office, having a cup of tea. And I think we lost you, Robert, because we spoke for healing. And I could see Robert was trying to really get to understand, and we connected. And David has always been that person. I mean, when our parents were telling us of white people coming to Kenya, bringing education, and really championing community development, I saw David do that. And today, as we speak, Kenya is celebrating Independence Day. And David is wearing a tie that he wore in 1963.
62 years old.
Wow.
In the Eldoret Stadium on the day of the celebration.
Actually, the tie is 8 days older than me.
You're both doing well.
So this means
I'm not sure whether the tie is aging better than you are.
the beauty of having good friends. Meaningful. I like using the word meaningful. Meaningful friendship. Because that's where the difference is made. And I'm a great believer in being the change that you want to seek. Yes, it can be difficult, but there are always people around you to enable that happen. My colleagues here, I have Yvonne, whom we are tirelessly working in our organization to ensure that the health inequalities that we experience on an everyday basis are met. And for us to be here, we are great champions in taking that voice. And I believe our service is very keen to work with the university. That journey has already started. So thank you for your community participatory research. And thank you, Mayor Dr. Alice. I never knew we would get this far. I never knew. Words cannot express. Alice, we once worked with Alice in one team, but none of us knew we would get to a point. But we all had dreams, and we shared those dreams quite often. And so Alice championed that. She got a doctorate. She's now the mayor of Reading, and so many other things. So the dreams are still being fulfilled. So let's keep together and inspire the next generation. So thank you.
One final word from me and I'll leave you to your food and drink. Some of us in about 10 minutes will disappear because there are somebody drinking. You're very welcome to stay. There is a little bit more drink left, but if you want to have a celebration with your friends and family, you know, it's here for you, so please do so. But if you need to go, it's because there are more young people wanting to graduate and they would like to see us on stage. Okay?
Tarik.